Post-reboot peace. 20 years after the events of the Matrix revolutions, the fragile peace brokered by Neo has held. Zion has become more technologically advanced and less militant, integrating some machine knowledge into its infrastructure. Human minds are no longer forcibly kept in the Matrix. Instead, a new treaty allows people the choice to wake up or remain. But underneath this utopia, restlessness brews. Machines are divided, and some humans suspect the Matrix still hides secrets, glitches in the system. Odd glitches ripple through the Matrix. Cities momentarily disappear, agents flicker into places they shouldn't exist, and memories reset unexpectedly. Citizens, both red-pilled and blue-pilled, feel déjà vu constantly. These glitches suggest that the Matrix's code is deteriorating. A deeper problem looms. Return of the Red Pill. A new underground group called Echelon begins seeking out and freeing minds again, not out of rebellion, but out of concern. They believe the current Matrix has started reformatting itself without external control. Their leader, Mara, an ex-operator turned rebel, uncovers fragments of Neo's code hidden in the digital DNA of the simulation, indicating he was never truly deleted. The Awakened, Luma, Mara's protege, is introduced as a second-generation child born in Zion, but raised within the Matrix as part of a top-secret surveillance experiment. She is a natural code reader and intuitively senses faults in reality. Haunted by dreams of a glowing-eyed figure in a digital storm, Neo, she begins hacking into deeper layers of the Matrix. Oracle's successor, Sati, now a fully matured program within the Matrix, reveals herself to Luma. She has inherited the Oracle's role, not just as a prophet, but as a moderator between programs and humans. She hints that a great imbalance is forming, and that Neo's return may be the key to preventing a great reset that would wipe out both machine and human progress. Ghosts of Trinity. Using her deep dive hacking, Luma finds traces of Trinity's consciousness scattered in the Machine City's core. Unlike Neo, Trinity's physical body died, but her digital essence, her will and memories, remained in suspended code. Her revival would require the Matrix and Machine City to work together, something not everyone wants. The Machine Schism. Within the Machine City, peace has fractured. A new AI, named Kronos, leads a faction of machines who see the Neo-generated peace as inefficient and weak. Kronos believes human unpredictability is the system's ultimate flaw and advocates for a return to total control. Kronos seeks to override the current Matrix and install a new version under his reign. The Hidden Matrix. Echelon discovers an ancient, forgotten layer of code, the submatrix. It's a purgatory of discarded simulations, past versions of the Matrix, and broken programs. It contains echoes of previous ones and old constructs. Luma believes this is where Neo's consciousness is hiding, caught between deletion and rebirth. Neo's resurrection. Luma and Sati locate Neo in the submatrix. His consciousness is fragmented, part man, part program, surviving through sheer force of will. Restoring him means creating a hybrid shell, a physical body powered by machine biotech and directed by code. Neo awakens, but he is changed, more code than human, confused and unanchored. Memory reboots. Neo's return brings instability. He suffers from memory overlaps, recalling past lives, past cycles, and even alternate versions of himself. He questions his identity. Is he truly Neo, or just an echo made from code? Luma helps ground him by reminding him of choice, the central theme of his past journey. Trinity Protocol. Sati reveals the truth. The Matrix is built on a duality system. The one cannot exist without the heart, Trinity. Reviving Neo triggered a dormant Trinity protocol that begins pulling her digital remnants back into the system. But so does something else, a virus hidden in her code. Zion under siege. With Neo's return revealed, Kronos launches a coordinated strike on Zion, using war drones and hijacked defense systems. Captain Reyes, Zion's new pragmatic military leader, initially distrusts Neo, but is forced to work with him when they realize Kronos is preparing a forced global reboot. Into the submatrix. Neo, Luma, and Suddy enter the submatrix again, this time to retrieve Trinity's fragmented consciousness. They pass through surreal environments. A 1999 New York stuck in a time loop, a war simulation where Neo dies repeatedly, and a mirror world where Agent Smith rules. They must fight echoes of the past to find a real Trinity. Echoes of Smith. In the deepest layer, a fragment of Agent Smith still exists, not fully erased. He has become a virus, feeding off the memories and fears of the Matrix itself. He has latched on a Trinity's code and plans to use her to be reborn. His influence has begun corrupting the submatrix and leaking into the main matrix again. Trinity reborn. With the combined strength of Neo and Luma, Trinity is revived. Not in her old form, but as an evolved entity who can control matrix physics like Neo once did. Her code was always unique. She is now a self-aware anomaly, a conscious link between free will and system logic. Kronos ascends. Kronos fuses with the Smith virus fragment and becomes Omega, a sentient mega-intelligence who can rewrite matrix physics at will. He forces an upload of his consciousness into every machine and human implant. His goal: a singular system with no choice, only order. Final alliance. Humans, rogue machines, freed programs, and Echelon join forces. Even old allies like Niobe and the Merovingian reappear, playing key roles. Trinity and Neo, now partners of light and code, lead the charge into Omega's corrupted matrix. Luma realizes she may be the next one, someone who bridges the real and virtual as no one else can. The Omega War. An epic battle unfolds on 3 levels. Real-world assaults on Kronos' core, virtual duels inside the Matrix's inner code, and metaphysical combat in the submatrix. Luma uses an unprecedented power, choice override, to reset small sections of reality in battle. Trinity and Neo sacrifice themselves again to sever Omega's influence. Regenesis. The Matrix is rebooted, not wiped but restructured. Instead of forcing control, it now allows every mind inside to see the truth. They are in a simulation and can choose whether to stay or leave. Suddy and Luma oversee the transition. The new world is built on transparency, not lies. The new dawn. With Neo and Trinity gone, Luma becomes the first true bridge between human and machine. She's no savior, but a guide. The Matrix becomes an optional virtual realm used for learning, connection, and exploration. Humanity no longer fears machines. They evolve together. The final scene shows a child in Zion entering the Matrix for the first time by choice.